Welcome back to Spyro 2. Today we're going to the robots. Yes, both these last stages involve robots. It's really weird.
Well, that's game talk out of the way. Let's continue to have the conversation we had in the previous part. Drumroll, please. The price of the Sony announced portable thing is
Apparently going to be under 300 or something. I don't know. It's not a concise price, but it's like, knowing Sony, it's probably going to be overpriced.
Yeah, but even then, I really am just expecting them to like make a portable PS4.
No, it's a portable PS5. It's a portable PS5.
You're not going to make a portable PS5 on sub $300.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Okay, so at most PS4 Pro like specs and maybe an upping in the amount of memory there is.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said in the end of the last episode, like I said in the last episode, I have no basically faith in it.
Yeah, but again, I'm expecting PS4 like performance. Hopefully, you can also play like your PS4 games.
Yeah.
Obviously, only digital, which is a shame. But what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
And
it's also going to be Wi-Fi based too.
Yeah. Like, I'm down for the idea of like having a portable PS4 like device, but the thing is, Sony, while the handheld lineup is really damn good, it was never good enough to beat Nintendo.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take more than we're doing a portable system too, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not even be surprised if like that portable PS5 thing is just going to be a streaming box.
I think I think that's what a lot of people say it is.
Yeah, because if they're gonna do that, well, it would make sense then for the device to be like $250. But look, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Even though I know that some people see it as the way of the future, I will never like accept streaming as a way to play games. Like, yeah. I know it's in many ways convenient, but I mean, Stadia was convenient. We all saw what happened with that. And with Stadia, you got lucky enough to get a full-on refund.
Yep.
I mean, I will say though, like, a full-on refund. Stadia had a lot of users who did play and enjoyed their games, so by proxy, shouldn't Stadia be a really good fucking deal?
Yeah, but they dropped the ball.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I still feel like Stadia is an interesting concept. Like, I'm not 100% down for the. I'm not 100% feeling bad about it. It's just the kind of thing that I wouldn't be used, but that doesn't mean it has no place.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people out there, especially in this current climate, where like, what console are you even getting? Like, we live in a day and age where people have their TVs, which are basically just computers, and it makes sense to just want to play games directly on it, and not have like the box and hook it up to the HDMI cable and power cable and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. But then you also...
But I'm saying that as somebody who owns a Switch, Xbox Series X, PS5, and a decent computer. So obviously, I'm out of touch. But I do remember this friend of mine who is basically on a MacBook from, I won't say 2012 or something. By the way, just to get this out of the way, no, that friend is not D-pad. But yeah, this friend, he actually used Stadia quite a bit, and it's how he played Cyberpunk as well.
Did you really have to burn D-pad? He's not here. He's still out in hiding.
Well, to be fair, I mean, he does have a MacBook now.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you that don't watch, for those of you that aren't part of the Discord server, D-pad, it does have a MacBook right now. So he'll be recording soon. We don't know when.
Well, probably when he finds out how to do the recording, because he was struggling with, I believe, Audacity.
Yeah, it's either Audacity or OBS, yeah.
Yeah. That's the problem about being on older hardware. Sometimes there comes a point where your old shit isn't supported anymore by the other old shit that just kept getting updates.
Yeah.
It's like the same as like people from 2000 who got like a PC in 2004 being pissed that they cannot play World of Warcraft anymore on it. It just got updated, your PC became too old, and get fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, I do believe it's possible to download like an older version of OBS. But I don't know, I'll leave that to D-pad to figure out. I know that I'm the resident IT guy of the group, but I'm going to be perfectly honest. I know fuck all about macOS.
Yeah. Yeah. I will admit, I hate seesaw platforming. It's
that challenge you got there. It probably would have been less offensive to me, or less pissing me off to watch, if it wasn't for the mill too. Like, either have the mill or
the
have
seesaw.
The seesaw.
Yeah.
Don't give me both.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, and a lot of games do like to do well, not a lot of games. There are games that do like to use seesaws as for platforming, and it's just ugh.
Yeah.
Speaking of ugh, Mystery Base is back, and it's in both these two levels.
Oh, I thought you were making a reference to that one SpongeBob title card.
Ugh.
The worst thing is I was actually with my mind already at SpongeBob, because he mentioned the seesaw, and I know that there is this one seesaw in the jellyfish fields of Battle for Bikini Bottom, which they kind of butchered at the like rehydrated version. It's always so hilarious when you think about it, and everything just circles around it, and you're like, whoa.
I don't think I had any issue with that one.
With the seesaw?
Yeah.
Well, if I recall correctly, it's basically your jump being borked when the seesaw is going down. So instead of going, oh, you just got hit by that.
No, I didn't.
So instead of going, being able to jump higher, you actually jump lower if the seesaw is going down. Yeah, it's something. It's something we'll probably bring up when any one of us tackles Battle for Bikini Bottom.
It's probably gonna be D-pad.
Most likely, I do see him as the one to record a game like that.
Because I have a lot of Disney games on my side part of the list.
I don't use my list. I just record stuff.
Yeah.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro?
Yeah.
Are the
yeah,
bugs also robots?
Yes, the bugs are also robots. This is also really fucking annoying, by the way, because they have no cooldown for basically landing and just immediately going. Like, I didn't even start moving, and that one started leaving that spot.
Yeah,
And also, after some time, they do respawn.
Those flying vermin, Spyro. Take this doodad.
It's kind of a way more annoying version of the Dracula quest from Crystal Glacier. And speaking of annoying, it's time for the other quest of the stage. Supercharge.
I used to drive my tractor all around.
It's essentially the same thing as the one from Fracture Hills, only with a really way more annoying track.
Jesus, yeah, this... Ooh, this does not look good.
A fine piece of steering that was, Dragon.
There's also
Yeah, the one thing I
gems.
don't like is if they have like the speeding sections and you need to make like a really tight turn.
Yeah.
I don't like
Also-
those because I always keep thinking that I'm going to either overshoot or undershoot it, and because of that, I overshoot it.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, one thing I didn't mention, because I actually also wanted to mention, because I want to wait till this. The one in Fractured Hills has a skill point tied to it. 3 laps.
Right. Well, I probably didn't get that.
Yeah, no, it's like...
Although, skill points, do they contribute to 100%
No.
completionism?
No, all they give you is basically an epilogue in Dragon Shores. Or in the case of this version, an art book.
Alright.
So
I
frankly...
think we had this conversation
Yeah,
before.
we have. Yeah, we have. We have. And I don't like... And it's why I don't like going for skill points in the original in this version of the game. I much more prefer going after them in the original version because at least that's not a lazy mishash.
Yeah. I've actually been thinking about just restarting my playthrough of Spyro 3.
D-Pad just messaged me, and he is actually back home, so he'll be joining for the next episode.
You realize that we record 2 episodes a day, right? At least that's my goal.
So we're going to be doing more... Okay.
Whatever, we'll see. That's something to discuss in the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
This touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb.
I believe you needed 20 for this one. I actually should look
Well,
that
I believe
up.
you have 20.
I do.
Also, Metropolis, I don't know if I should make a Superman reference or a Sonic 2 reference.
25. You needed 25.
Alright. Well, you got those, right?
Yep. Yeah, reminder. To fight Ripto, you need 40.
And you've got what, 60?
Yeah. Yeah, I have 60. Because this has the final 4.
Right.
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order.
The robot voices they use for the original are much better.
Do they sound more robotic?
This is how they sound in the original.
Well, some people don't like the obnoxious tryout robot voice.
No, I'm not saying it sounds better than just basically giving a metallic-y sound in a voice changer though.
Right. I mean, I feel like maybe a GLaDOS-like voice would be on point here.
No, that is actually how they do. They do a little bit GLaDOS-esque in the original.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, like, I'm looking at some of these robots and I'm like, are we in a Ratchet & Clank level?
No, not yet. I don't know when I'll be
Not
doing
yet.
Ratchet & Clank.
I still need to continue playing Rift Apart.
I'm currently playing through the series because I need to actually finish every other game outside of the original trilogy.
Yeah. How many... aren't there like 10 or so mainline Ratchet & Clank titles?
They're 12. They're 12. There's the original 3, Deadlocked, which actually rounds out the PS2 trilogy. There's the PS4, actually... No, there's about 9. 9, not 12. There's the... Well, okay, yeah, no, 12. Yeah, no, there are 12. There's the PS4 4, the Future Series. Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, which is basically just a small glorified expansion. Like, that's going to be the shortest of the playthroughs for Ratchet. Crack in Time, which original name was going to be...
You mean Clock Blockers, right?
Yeah. I still wish they kept that name. I still wish they kept that fucking name.
You know, we should just call it that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to basically name the first... That's what the first episode of that playthrough is. That's what the first playthrough of that episode is. This game is Clock Blockers.
Man, I can't believe I just got clock blocked by Insomniac.
That's the finale. That's the finale. That's the finale episode. Clock blocked. And Into the Nexus. There's also those 2 PS4 ones, Full Frontal Assault and the top-down 4-player beat 'em up.
Wait, hang on. I don't think. Are you sure those were PS4? I think the only PS4 Ratchet & Clank game was the reboot.
Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like.
I'm not really playing those ones, so I don't really care about them.
Like I do believe they came out when the PS4 just came out, but I don't think they came out on the PS4.
Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep in their spaceships must be stopped.
Yeah, both of them were PS3. My bad.
Keep after those saucers, Spyro.
Which is kind of stupid, to be honest.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No, just that there was only one Ratchet & Clank title on the PS4.
Yeah.
Like, especially
I am going to be
take
playing the
into
movie
account
game, though. at a different time rather than the main series.
Yeah.
Or I might do it sometime after the first game.
Or maybe just do that one first.
No.
I don't know.
No, because I have to do the first one. I have to.
You don't have to do anything.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Nobody's holding a gun to your head and saying that you have to play those games.
I am.
Take this order.
You're holding a gun to your head.
Yes.
That's not healthy.
I mean, hell, the first honestly, I respect the first Ratchet and Clank game a lot more than I do like the first Jak and Daxter in first Sly games.
Incoming.
It's first series jank, but it's like it's still a decent game.
Yeah, at the very least, unlike Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank actually got more games.
Yeah,
They
after
didn't-
the
they
PS3,
didn't-
and in case
they
of
didn't
Jak after
just-
the PS2.
They didn't just die.
Yeah.
Which I do always find it, like, pretty sad, because we already talked about it when we were talking about, like, how did this get greenlit for a sequel in the PS1 generation, but, like, how didn't some games get greenlit for a sequel?
Sony stupidity.
And another sequel.
Sony stupidity.
And another sequel.
Proven the genius of my double power-up in
Well, I think it's more than just Sony stupidity, because other companies are, like, are pretty in on it as well.
True.
I mean, you've got stuff like, I mean, okay, I wouldn't say Fable, because Fable is more a case of Microsoft just really being unable to find the right person to handle the IP.
That does remind me. Does one of us want to cover Fable?
I'm interested in the games, but I haven't really touched any of them. In the distant past, and by the distant past I mean 2019, I streamed like the beginning of Fable 2, but that was about it. That's the most I ever covered of any of the Fable titles.
Alright.
And it's a damn shame, because I bought those titles when I had my I'm gonna try out 360 games that I missed out on phase that I mentioned before.
Yeah.
I've got plans to cover Fable eventually, but right now, well, it's gonna be a long time before I properly dive my head in.
Okay, Rocket Man.
What?
Whenever I hear long time, my mind always goes to Rocket Man.
Oh, right.
I don't know why.
I mean, to be fair, I do like me some Elton John.
True. Rocket Man is a damn good song.
It's not,
And I
it's
don't
not my
understand
favorite.
why the fodder in the
it's not
States are
my-
eggs. It's weird.
It's not my favorite Elton John song, though.
Also, interesting note: the beginning of Lion King, that song translates to "It's a lion." Oh yes, it's a lion.
And here we thought that freezing the walkway would keep
Apparently.
out. The ox is very tough. I would advise
Why didn't you just freeze the ox instead of the walkway?
at that.
Because that will be the clever thing to do.
We will never regain control of the armory without your
This is kind of an annoying spot because you have ice physics.
Hey, at least they didn't fuck up the camera angle this time and just
Yeah,
gave
no,
you a
yeah. Yeah, it's like that
So
one.
was this what that mission was supposed to be
Yes,
like?
yes. The camera angle is supposed to be like this, and it's like, yeah, it's like think, yeah. So now imagine that mission from Sunny Beach with the, yeah. Imagine this mission with the reignited camera angle for that mission in Sunny Beach. It's like, oh my god, this would be fucking awful.
Yeah, if I had to do it like that, I would probably just shoot myself, or alternatively, turn off the console.
I want to know what the hell that little maneuver Spyro did. It's like, Spyro, were you dancing?
This visually pleasing reward.
Yeah.
63 orbs.
Hell yeah, one more to go.
Yep. It's in the
So
last speedway.
are you going for that one right now, or are you going to
It's in speedway.
get all the gems? Okay, it's in the.
Yeah, it's in the last speedway.
Of course, it's in the last speedway.
I believe should be this yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely this episode.
All right.
Some of the last episode is just Ripto and Dragon Shores.
The last episode is 25 minutes though,
Yeah.
so that's why I kind of assumed you were just going to put the speedway in there as well.
No.
I was about to say that you really almost missed that.
Dude,
Like,
you seen
I
me
know
miss easier to get gems. You seen me to miss easier to get gems in this fucking playthrough. Shut up.
I mean, to be fair, the recording curse is a big one.
True. I love that.
I like how that. Imagine if that happened during that one SpongeBob episode.
Rock bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
Just-
Well,
just
I mean,
Sponge-
nothing would have happened to SpongeBob. People
I know.
get run over
He's a
on that.
sponge.
Yeah, and people get run over in that show all the time. Hell, Squidward's been flattened by a barrage of people.
To be fair, most of the time SpongeBob is probably the one running them over.
No, you remember Squid on Strike? There's the part where Squidward's just standing outside the Krusty Krab with the bullhorn, talking about how unfair Mr. Krabs is, and then oh wait,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
The
and
part
then
where,
basically-
the part where SpongeBob changed it, or not changed the sign, but his sign
no,
instead says Krusty Krab, not Funfair.
no. Oh, all the supporting is making me hungry. Hey everyone, let's get a Krabby Patty, and they just all just run him over.
Bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time. You've chosen wisely.
I need to watch that episode again.
It's honestly it's a good
That
one.
was a good fucking episode.
It is. It was. The teenagers I hired run the place, and we're slow. They won't leave me alone. All right, Mr. Krabs. They really should have done something more with that joke.
Yeah. Now, the one joke from SpongeBob I've actually been exposed to recently because of TikTok was this one random guy who was basically getting into the same loop of like go to work, go home.
That one. I remember that one.
Yeah.
So I'll try to
Like-
convince Mrs. Pop that it's better on the outside after she goes
Like-
to jail.
It's ridiculous how, like, especially if you watch SpongeBob as an adult, there are so many things where you're like, oh, now I get it.
I do too. I will never get the fact that people correlate more to Squidward than to SpongeBob. It's like, no. Even as an adult, you kind of see Squidward still as an asshole.
I mean, I understand him.
Yes, yeah, you understand him more
Like
as an
if,
adult.
if I had SpongeBob as a neighbor, I'd probably do the same, or at least some similar things.
True. But still, it's like... Yeah, for some reason we also have random birds now, and it's like, why?
They're vultures.
Shut up.
Look, you cannot just group all birds as bird. Right? It doesn't work like that. I'm not expecting to be like I'm not expecting to be like an expert on avians, but it's a desert area. The game just straight up called them vultures. And like you know all the other enemies in this game by name. So now it's my job. They're vultures.
No, I don't.
Well, you know more of them than I do.
True. Yeah, in this case, Hunter is in the vulture area.
All right, Spyro, are you ready to try out?
Is he mounting a fighter jet?
Fixed it, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it won't crash now.
This is a rail shooter segment. This is a rail shooter segment. Basically, Hunter will automatically control, and you just need to shoot the targets.
Press the attack button to fire the gun, and use your left stick to aim.
Oh boy.
And if you miss one target, you lose.
Which is of course why you're just shooting anywhere and hope you hit.
Yes. I will admit I don't like how slow the shooting is.
Yeah, it's I mean at the very least it's automatic shooting. So you just need to hold the trigger.
I believe it's hit the button. I don't remember.
Wait, is it?
I don't remember.
Well, that's stupid. I didn't even see that when you just hit. Oh, that one is also target. That's bullshit. That's also bullshit.
Yeah, that's one of the worst ones to miss. Because it's basically right at the end and it's right at the turn.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Nailed all the targets.
Honestly, if I had to rank these missions, it would be because honestly, I find all of them bad. It would be from best to worst. It's this one, Metropolis's, Ocean, Icy. That's how I would rank the Hunter missions.
Being perfectly honest, I feel like that mission, and I know you're on a like remote controlled fighter jet thingy, but wouldn't it just make more sense if you could like move the thing itself, but still be on wheels, kind of like Star Fox?
I don't know. I can't actually imagine that one with on rails controls. I really can't.
Right.